Good morning. Today is October 9th, 2025. I just kind of finished trading for today. I took a pretty early setup today. I took this setup right here at what time? I took a demand setup, so I entered at 8:50. I entered at 8:50 right here at the break of candle, and then I had my stop loss here. I only went for a 101 because this stop loss is kind of big. It's a 6.2 stop loss, but I looked at if I was gonna risk two contracts, it would have been like $150 around there, and I just wasn't really willing to risk that much yet on this because of my account not being so big. And then I just went into one contract, which I was only risking about $60 on this trade, which was good. I was like, okay, I can do that. So I entered one contract, went for 101 only. I made 59, I think. Let's see. I made 59.68. So yeah, that's how much I made on this setup. And I would say this was a really good setup for me because we had a break of structure. We came in on the demand zone. We didn't close even in the box. We just rejected up. We went up with momentum, which was really good. So I got in at the break of candle of this red candle right here. The 1 minute looked really nice at that moment. Right here, this is where we were with price. Also, we had tapped a 1 minute demand as well right here. So that gave me so much more confidence to get in this trade. I mean, why wouldn't I? And then on the 15 minute, we looked so good because we still had room to go up. You know, we still had so much room to go up. On the 1 hour, here, let me get rid of this. On the 1 hour, we also looked really bullish. I really liked every higher time frame. Really, like everything told me to buy. Yeah, I took this, and like I said, I got out at 101. Didn't want to hold more. I did end the week profitable, which is really nice. I took overall, I took 3 setups this week, 3. On Tuesday, I had taken 2 setups, but I lost on the first one. I had lost on the first one, which was I think around like $70, and then and that was on a breakout here. I think I still have it marked up on 3rd Tuesday. Okay. So the first setup that I took was this breakout right here. I had taken this first breakout right here at 9:45 a.m. Eastern time, yeah. Stop loss here, my 101, of course, didn't get targeted. It didn't get hit, so it went down, took me out, lost. Okay. Then underneath that, there was this this demand right here. So that was what I took next. So after it went down a bit, I took this this demand right here at the break of candle. No, I think I went on the breakout. The breakout, stop loss, and then I was aiming for a 1-1 as well. Like that's what I wanted to aim, was a 101. But I was getting a little greedy. And I was like, maybe I can just aim for a little bit more, not like a 1 or 2, but a little bit more. And then it went a little bit more, so I was up like $15 from my loss. I was positive $15, so I was like, okay, I should just probably get out here. But I was like, let me see if I can aim just a little bit more. So once it rejected the $15 and went back to my break even, I was like, okay, I need to make a decision. I get out now, or like I just had to really make a decision. So I saw it going down, and it was negative $16, and I was like, I'm getting out. Like I'm gonna just get out of $16 because I know that if it goes down to my break even, I'd still end negative like $70. You know, it'd still be a negative $70. But if I just get out now, I know that it'll just be a negative $16 that I ended for the day, which I will still take, which is still a big win. But the only thing that I did wrong was I should have gotten out at my break even point. Like right when I just hit break even, I could have just lost nothing, maybe made like $1, $2, $3, but or even lost just a dollar. But yeah, that part was kind of, I had to make a decision quick, and I did it, and I'm happy that I did. It didn't end up touching my break even if I was still in this trade and just was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it touch my break even. Never ended up touching my break even. Ended up going back to 101. I don't even think it went for a 102 though. Oh, let me delete. That was like my 101, but yeah, it didn't go for a 102. But this is what I took after, and I had lost only $16 instead of the 78 from the first trade that I took. And then, yeah, this is the second trade that I took today, which is Thursday today. I'm not trading tomorrow. I'm done trading for today, for this week. I am up $43.04 for just this week. And I'm very proud of myself. I feel like I have been very patient this week with everything when it comes to trading. So that has been really nice. And I am excited to see what October brings me. I mean, so far everything is looking good with my trading journals, and I'm up for the year, which is really, really nice. I'm not up by a lot for the year. I'm only up $66 for the year, but I have been trading every single month for the past like year today, and even like last year, of course. But yeah, and I've had such great months this year too, so I'm really, really, really proud of myself for that. And we are about to end the year soon, so I just hope that Q4 is a great last quarter for all of us, and I hope that we just all make so much money. You know, once, like, I don't know, I know that I'm trying to detach myself from the money, because this week I really have been detaching myself from the money. I was like, you know what, I just need to focus on my rules. I need to focus on my skill. I need to focus on my discipline. I need to focus on my patience. And that has shifted my mind a lot with my money, because I just know that the money will come regardless. Like, as long as I'm being very how do you say the word? I'm being very observant of my actions. You know, I'm being very like cautious of what I'm doing, because I don't ever want to risk more than I can even handle, which I don't do that. I usually always risk like what I can handle. The only thing is that maybe I will take trades that weren't that beautiful, and I'm just like, okay, you know, this could have been just avoided if I just really trusted like myself and was like, this isn't really an A+ setup. So that was like mostly my problem, is I was just taking like setups like B, C setups. You know, I wasn't really taking like my best A+ setups. And I would say this week I have been taking my best setups. Like, I've been trusting myself this week a lot, like I said already. But yeah, and then with the money, like, I still like to think about the money just as like a like manifesting money in my life, because I know that I am working very hard for that, so I can, you know, do what I want and do like the things that I really truly want to do in my life that comes with money. So that is just like in the back of my head, of course. But yeah, I would say was a really good week. I would say this was such a A+ week for me, and I'm excited to see what next week brings me, and just this whole month and the whole rest of the year. So I hope you guys made some money today. If not, it's okay. I get it. It's part of the game. We're gonna lose money, but I hope that you guys followed your rules. I hope that you guys stayed disciplined, because that's all that really matters at the end of the day, is like how you came in, you know, how your mindset was. So I hope you guys are doing good, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.